guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalie, as most of you know, so welcome back. In today's video I want to do something a little bit different. I've never gotten to do a get ready with me kind of thing, or like where I do my makeup, which I don't normally do, by the way, where I do my makeup and then talk about or chit chat and talk about anything really. So today's topic, I basically want it to be about relationships, love, sex, anything really. I just want to go on and on and on about what I believe or what I feel while I get ready with you guys. So let's get into it. Now today, since I don't really do makeup, I want to start with so I'm going to be using my sister's products. Most of them I'm not going to introduce to you guys because I don't know what they are, what they mean. So I'm gonna wipe my face first, you know, of any excess, anything. There's really nothing, it's pretty clean because, but like, you know, just in case there's any bacteria or like any, I don't know. You're basically gonna make sure your face is clean, you know what I mean? Your face and other parts of your body. I don't know. I always want to make sure I look good. So now next thing we're gonna use is some coconut oil. Now I use coconut oil on my face or Vaseline. For most of you who know me, you know that that's basically, those are basically my go-to product. Coconut oil, Vaseline, or any other oil basically that's like natural. Like I don't use moisturizers like that. I actually use coconut oil all over my body. So this is what my face looks like. Now after applying some coconut oil, one thing I want to apply is foundation. So I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 450. Shade 450. So I think my sister and I have the same shade. I think. I'm not sure. Also, I don't know how to really apply makeup, so I just usually go with the flow because she taught me, but like from the last time I learned, I haven't done it again. This is a thing that she uses that covers up a few like dark spots. What do you guys call it? It's like, so it's like concealer? I don't know. I think it's concealer. Do you use concealer however you want? Or like, do you follow the steps? I think I need a mirror. I don't think there's a mirror in this house. I mean, the mirrors like all over, but like they're not movable. So if I can't move them, I don't think I should be using them. This is called a beauty blender. Most people already know. It's like not shut up. Now, speaking of makeup, the only reason I don't use makeup, quite frankly, is because I don't think I know how to use it. I mean, I already don't know how to use it. So I don't know how to use makeup, therefore I don't use makeup. I also think it's expensive. Like, I see the amount of money that my sister spends on like beauty products. Sometimes I'm like, wait a minute, I do spend almost the same amount, except when I spend it, it's on like things that, like, you know, are weird, like, you know, like lotions, aromatherapy things. I get my nails done. So I still spend an amount on beauty, but like not in makeup. Also, the whole fear of like having my clothes staining from makeup, because you know, like when you have friends who apply makeup often, they rub off of you. Like my sister, every time she's trying to put on her clothes, she has to cover her face so that she doesn't like stain the clothes. Not really stain them, but like, yeah, kind of. Like she always has to cover up because it will stay on the clothes. I really hope I'm doing it right. I look like like I just woke up. I think I've applied it properly. This is supposed to blend in your neck as well. My neck is usually darker than every other part of my body, so we'll see. Now, my lips feel a little dry, so now I'm going to scrub them. So it's like a sugar scrub by Revlon. It's called Revlon Kiss. I think I've talked about it on my Instagram before, or my Snapchat. I got it from Amazon. My sister doesn't really use these things. Only I use them. Now, it's actually pretty nice. It's like sweet, meaning there's actual sugar in here. Now, the other part that I feel like I can do is my eyes. I could put some eyeshadow. What colors do you guys usually go with? Like every time I'm looking at this, like it looks like my sister mostly uses this. It's the only used one, so I'm just gonna use it. I don't know what shade it is, but it's like a brownish shade. Ooh. Is that like foundation still on? Like, I don't know. This is me attempting to do my own makeup and looking a mess. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so the topic of makeup, why I don't do makeup, the fact that it is expensive, or that it can be expensive. Also the fact that I don't know how to do it. Lately, I've been struggling with understanding how people keep it together. Like, you know, like stay in a relationship, love the same person over and over again for years. You know what I mean? Like, how do people do that? Now I'm about to use mascara. Now it's like my sister struggles to open her mascara almost every day. So these are her teeth. And they think she cracked it at one point. Like, I don't know, I can't, man. Like, this is just crazy. Anywho, we're talking about relationships while I try to open this. So, I feel like I give better advice when it comes to relationship, better than I would take myself. So, for example, I don't think I can keep a person, but I always want people to keep theirs. Like, how does that even work? Like, I find myself so scared to love or fall in love because I'm always worried that I'm gonna get hurt. Like it's always like, you know, they're gonna find out this about me, or they're gonna think this and then they're gonna hate me. So I find myself getting out of a relationship before I get hurt, but I figured it's not before I get hurt. It's usually I get out of it before this person, you know, I guess even gets a chance to get to know me, because I'm already scared of the unknown. I'm already scared of what's gonna happen even though it hasn't happened yet. Like, I don't know, I sabotage myself. I do believe in love. I do believe that there's a person out there for everyone. I do believe in destiny, and I do believe that one day each one of us is going to be in a happy relationship, you know, where you're married to your next to your other half, whether you are in a same-sex relationship or opposite-sex relationship, it doesn't matter. I feel like we all get the same struggles when it comes to like knowing how to deal with these things. Me personally, I don't see myself getting in a committed relationship or getting married anytime soon, because I feel like I have other things to work on while I figure out a way to live this life that the Lord has blessed me with. And speaking of the Lord, do you guys believe that God provides us with these partners? Like, do you guys believe in destiny? Do you guys believe that we gotta pray for our partners if we want them to be exactly what we imagined? Remember how Sierra said she said a prayer, and now everybody wanted to know what prayer that was so that they could say the same prayer for their partners? I want that prayer because I want my partner to be somebody I prayed for, somebody I was destined to have in my life. And that can be hard. I'm not super religious, but I grew up religious. So I do believe that there's a God for sure. And I do believe that He is omnipotent and that everything that happens to me in life happens for a reason, and that God is the reason why. I don't necessarily know who He is or who she is, but I do believe that I'm here for a reason and that I did not put myself here, even though somebody has given birth to me. But the way I explain it is, if somebody gave birth to me and somebody gave birth to them who gave birth to the other person and the other person and the other person, so it becomes a whole, you know, whole chain of people that are supposed to, I guess, kind of know each other, or, you know, be ranking. So that's how I end up believing that there's a God. Simply because I cannot explain how my mother and my mom and dad, you know, came about, and then the mom and dad, and then the other person's mom and dad. Also things that happened to me in life. The fact that I could get up in the morning and like get up in the morning. Like who gets up in the morning and I'm alive, right? So, and then some people don't get to get up in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, something just tells me that there's a higher power. Like, whether people like to believe it or not, I feel like there's definitely a higher power, or that there should be at least something that we all believe in that's bigger than ourselves, and that gives me faith, or that makes me, I guess, a believer when it comes to that. I don't necessarily have a religion that I go, you know, that I follow through with, but I mean, I grew up Catholic, so I guess that says something. But not really, because there's certain things that Catholicism believes in that I don't necessarily believe in. So for example, when it comes to like birth control or same-sex marriages, or, you know, like, I just believe that you're supposed to love every human being as they are, we're all flawed for sure, and that's not gonna go away anytime soon. So the sooner we come to terms with it and accept it, the better, because only God is perfect, you know. So basically, where was I going with this? Basically, I just believe that I don't know if there's that religion, but I just believe in love and no boundaries. So love with no conditions or boundaries, regardless of who the person is, you know, their race, their color, their sexual orientation. Yeah, basically, I guess that's my religion. I gotta find a name for it. Now, when it comes to these eyebrows, I don't know how to do eyebrows, but I actually have plenty. So like, I actually have eyebrows, unlike my sister. I don't know what I look like. Do I look like I had makeup? Ooh, that part doesn't look really well blended in. I don't know. Well, well, here's my final look. I don't know how to do makeup. I really don't. I just wanted to have a chit chat and like talk about life and religion and love and sex. Oh, speaking of sex, I do you guys believe that people should wait till marriage? Because I've had some of you guys ask me questions in person or on Instagram about like the ring I wear. So like I wear 2 rings, the bottom and the top, and they're basically, you know, one is like an engagement ring, another one is a wedding band. Not really wedding band because I'm not really married, but I wear these rings because they symbolize something, and quite frankly, they have helped me in situations where I've had people like trying to hit on me and I don't want to like deal with it, so I'll tell them I'm married. I know that sucks, but but I do that. I do it, and I'm not gonna stop doing it, especially if I'm not interested and I feel like somebody's coming on to me, you know, strong. So I'm definitely gonna be using that a lot. But other than that, like, these rings basically symbolize that I am not gonna have sex or any form of penetration before I get married. So people, for some people, this is like, you know, oh, it's a religion thing, you know, you want to be pure, but not really. Me personally, I feel like when the right person comes along, this is all gonna be a different story or different situation, so I'm gonna talk about it differently. But as of now, that's how I view it, and I'm gonna continue wearing them regardless because they've helped me through so many things, and they're here for a reason. I got one from my mama. So yeah, they're very meaningful rings and expensive, so I intend to keep them on for a while. So yeah, be prepared to see them often. I'm not married, but I could be, depending on who is asking. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, tell me what you guys think about all these topics, you know, like marriage, religion, love, sex, you know, stuff like that. I really want to have an in-depth conversation, or like talk about this whole thing and how I feel, but like I don't know where to start. Like, it's like I don't know, like every time I grab a camera I'm like, I'm allowed to talk about things, and then I figure I can't really talk about things. Like, I don't know, it's confusing. But anyways, this was a short get ready with me, you know, as I was getting ready. Stay hydrated, get ready with me, even though I don't know what I'm getting ready for. But I'm actually just inside the house, but I like looking cute every once in a while. So if you like this video or these kind of chit chat short videos where I just kind of talk to myself, basically I'm thinking out loud. Yeah, let's just call it thinking out loud. I'm thinking out loud as I try to get ready or do something like this. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. If you do, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below anything that you guys would like me to talk about any other day. Other than that, I'll see you all next time. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.